Hello, everybody. So today I wanted to show you how you can change the default apps on Windows 11. And you can even change the default app for a specific file type or file extension in Windows 11. So let's go over to the computer now and I'll show you all the steps that you have to take in order to be able to do that. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is have your Windows computer on and, of course, boot it up to the desktop. And then what you want to do is you want to click on the start button right down here, and then you're going to go into your settings. Now, most of the time, it will show up as one of the pinned items right here. But if it doesn't, that's okay. Just click on all right here and then scroll down to the S's and you can click on settings right here. Now, once the settings opens up, on the left side of the window, you want to click on apps. And then what you want to do is you want to click on default apps. Now I'm going to go ahead and make this window full screen for you so you can see it easier. But as you'll notice, it's giving me a list of all the different apps that are on the computer. But I can also set it for a specific file extension. So up here, if I type in .pdf and I click on PDF, it'll show me Microsoft Edge is currently the default program to open a .pdf file. But if I want to change that, all you have to do is click on it, the Microsoft Edge, and then you can choose the other program you want to use. Well, currently I don't have anything else that I would want to open it with, so I'm going to leave it as Microsoft Edge and click Set Default. But if you went and you installed Adobe Acrobat Reader or Adobe Acrobat, you could go in and change that to where instead of opening with Microsoft Edge, it would open with Adobe Acrobat or Adobe Acrobat Reader. Now, another one that you may want to know about, I've had this happen with a lot of different people, is if you type .msg, which is just a message file extension, it's going to open with Outlook New. And if you click on it, the Outlook New, you can change it to something else. I currently only have Outlook New on here. I don't have Outlook Classic. But if you did have Classic or you had Mail, you could choose that. But I'm going to leave Outlook New as the standard default for the .msg file. Now, if you don't know the file extension, but you want all file extensions for a specific program to open with that program, what you can do is just start scrolling through the list of programs that are right here. And you can get to one and click on it. So maybe I want Mail to be the default program. You can look and it'll show you all the different file extensions that you can have Mail be the default for. So here, if I click on EML and I click choose a default, I can actually click Mail and then click set default. And now all the .eml file extensions will open with the Mail app. But I can also click on it again and I can choose Outlook New and then set it as the default. And so now the Outlook Mail files will open with the Mail program that's built into Windows. The MS Unistore-email will open with the Mail program. The Mail 2 will open with the Mail program. However, the .eml files will all open with Outlook New. But it's very easy to change it. You can just go back and click on it again, and you can change it back to the Mail and then click on Set Default. And then you can go back to default apps right here. You can scroll down on the list once it populates, and you can keep going down until you get to one of them that you would want to open with a different program. So if I go down here and I click on Windows Media Player Legacy, you can see there's a bunch of file extensions that would be supported with the Windows Media Player Legacy. But as you can see, some of them have not been selected. They've actually been set to the media player instead of the Windows Media Player Legacy. Well, if you decided I want a .addts to open with the Windows Media Player Legacy, you can just click on Media Player, change it to the Windows Media Player Legacy by clicking on it and then clicking Set Default. And you can go through and you can do every single file extension for the Windows Media Player Legacy that you would like. And if there are other programs that you would like to open that file extension, you can go ahead and install that program, and then you can go back through these steps and set that to be the default for those file extensions. Now, what would you do if you didn't know which programs would open a specific file type? Maybe you had a .aiff and you didn't know that it would open with Windows Media Player Legacy. How could you do it then? Well, you can go onto the internet by clicking on Microsoft Edge right here. And then once you're on the internet, we're going to go to Google. And then once we're on Google, we're going to do a quick search for that .aiff. So right up here, I'm going to type in www.google.com and press enter. And then here on Google, I'm going to type in .aiff file extension programs. And then I'm going to press enter. Now, if you'll notice at the top, the AI overview will tell you a few of the programs that can open AIFF files. If you click show more, iTunes can open it, QuickTime Player can open it, Windows Media Player can open it, VLC Media Player, and Winamp. Those are just a few of the different programs that can open a .aiff file. Now, if you had a specific program that you wanted to be the default for a .aiff file and you knew that it could open a .aiff file, just go ahead and install the program, and then you can set that to be the default for that file extension. So I hope that was helpful on how you can set the default apps in Windows 11, or you can have a specific file extension open with a specific program on Windows 11. If you do have any questions about this, or you just need me to go into more depth about it, please let me know down below in the comments, and I will do my best to get back to you about it. And if there's a video, topic, article, or a program that you would like for me to make a video on, please let me know that down below in the comments as well, and I will do my best to create that video for you. And if you found this helpful and you would like to support this channel, I included a link down below in the video description where you can buy us a cup of coffee if you'd like to. And because you all do such a great job, if you can, hit that like and subscribe button so we can keep putting up more great content like how do I set my default apps in Windows 11, and how do I make a specific file extension open with a specific program in Windows 11, and I'll be more than happy to keep putting up all this great content for you all. Thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate you all. I hope you have a great day. Take care. God bless, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.